I recently had somebody contact me to tell me that they could not stop looking at pornography. He said to me that the temptations were so strong that he just had to look. I said to that man, well, what would happen if your wife was in the same room as you, or your best friend, or a strong mentor of yours? Would it really be the case that you would turn to them and say, look, I know this is going to be awkward, but I just have to look at pornography? And he said, well, obviously not. One of the brilliant things about accountability software, such as Covenant Eyes, is it enables you to be accountable while online. When you download Covenant Eyes, it asks you to insert the name of an accountability partner or partners, and from that point on, they will receive a report letting them know what websites you've been to online. So if you go to any pornographic sites, they're going to find out. Now, this changes the mentality. It's not simply an internet filter. When someone has an internet filter, they might think to themselves, how can I get around this? Well, accountability software won't block any websites. Rather, it'll let you go to them. And it'll also just tell your accountability partner, who's going to have a conversation with you about why, dude, this really isn't the kind of man you want to be. So I think it's fantastic. Now, one thing I recently found on Covenant Eyes was a feature called the panic button, and I want to just introduce you to that now. You'll notice that at the top of the screen here, there's this little eye icon. This is to let us know that Covenant Eyes is active. Well, let's say you're in a moment of temptation, and even though you know that your accountability partner will see the websites you've gone to, you still feel like you're going to fall. Well, Covenant Eyes has you covered. If you click this icon, down the bottom you'll see it says Panic Disable Internet Access. If you were to click that, this would show up. It says the panic button has been pressed. If you continue, all internet activity will be disabled. Now, obviously I'm not going to click that. I'm not particularly tempted right now, so I'm going to cancel that. But if you were to press panic, the internet would be shut down and there would be no way for you to get back on unless you called Covenant Eyes and went through the hassle of having them to turn it back on. So even though it's a hassle, it's way better than falling into mortal sin. I think this is just another reason why everybody with internet access should have Covenant Eyes.